In your opinion, have the lockdowns been working? And why?
Thank you for asking that. Because I
bro,
I kept repeating that.
if you ask a politician, you can't trust them as far as you can throw them.
Of course, because they just repeat the same words over and over again, and we get the exact same outcome. Guess what that outcome is?
And if you ask the media, they need you to watch an ad before they answer you.
You can't skip the ad, huh?
You can't skip the ad.
Damn it.
You got to watch all 56 seconds. So, I mean, this is Frontline, bro. I'm like, yo, what do you think about the lockdowns? All right. So, they said, as much as lockdowns have impacted people and businesses, they do help keep the numbers down. Unfortunately, though, these lockdowns have also sent us attempted suicides. Mental health has been a factor in all of this, and I think the province's decision making with lockdowns, but ultimately vaccinations will impact the numbers more. I feel mental health will be a concern post-pandemic with recovery, not just for people feeling lonely and isolated, but families losing their livelihoods, businesses, families that have lost loved ones from COVID. I worked with one patient that lost both his parents from this.
Wow.
And I've seen young patients with little kids at home super sick with this. And we're still not sure if they'll survive. And there's obviously many more stories like these. I worked with one patient that lost both of his parents from this. And I've seen young patients with little kids at home super sick. I mean, bro, like...
It's not an easy time, man.
That's hard to read.
It is hard to read.
You know, like, but my eyes are tearing up and you just... This is it, bro. This is Frontline. Like, this is ICU Frontline, bro. Like, we can't say anything.
It's not even that. It gets to a point where you have to guess if the person you're looking at is going to survive this or not, because like it hasn't been studied enough to the point where you know how, if this person is going to get rid of COVID by himself or if he needs 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? It's tough.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking at somebody that you birthed, that you raised, or that raised you. It's not easy, man. Not at all. And I'll go back to one of the points she made there with the whole mental health thing that we've been talking about for a while. I am glad that this person was able to confirm it for us.
Yeah, and like I said, that's the thing about Frontline. Like they call it as they see it, you know. And mental health is huge. You don't think intensive care unit deals with suicide, depression?
They deal with every single thing
drug
possible.
abuse, alcoholism. You know, like how far do you have to push your body to need an ICU because your mental state was so decayed and devastated? Like that's a real thing. And I love that she flagged that because, again, just like the long list of operations and the backlog of wait times, when this is done and when everyone's vaccinated and everything seems to be okay, the mental, emotional, and psychological repercussions of this pandemic are going to ripple out for years to come. And it's going to have a huge impact on it. It's basically saying that these people, these heroes are working their asses off right now. And when we're okay, and when we're finally able to live on our normal lives, their job has just begun. You know what I mean? I'll continue. Families struggling with kids at home while working. Families exhausting all of their vacation and sick times during COVID to care for themselves and their loved ones, and for not having any ability to take time off afterwards as their fiscal year has just begun. You only get your vacation and sick leave at the beginning of the fiscal year, bro. And people are completely exhausting them right away. That means that you have to continue on until the end of the year, until they get replenished again in the next year. Like, how devastating is that?
Like you can't even catch a break, literally.
You can't even catch a break, yeah.
Man.
Frontline staff and essential workers burning out from all of these and potentially having PTSD from everything they're seeing and experiencing. Mental health will need to be a priority in our recovery post-pandemic. Preach, no cap, 1,000%.
I mean, like,
I'm just going to say it again. Mental health needs to be a priority in our recovery post-pandemic. And I'll tell you what, not just our mental health, but frontline heroes as well.
oh yeah, 100%. Once this is done, everybody else, no offense, don't take this the wrong way, sit on the side, and whatever the frontline workers need, they get firsthand because they deserve it. 100%.
You have to protect the people that protect you.
Of course.
You can't. As odd as it sounds,
yeah,
you have to put them above. You have to shine your shield. You have to shine your shield. You have to sharpen your sword. Right?
Facts.